Hi guys, it's Angie with Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye Lab. Today I'm going to make an ice-dyed spiral. The shirt was prepped like normal and I have it turned inside out. I'm beginning the spiral down in the lower portion of the shirt, and I'm using a pair of locking tweezers to start the spiral. This pair of tweezers is coated in a plastic type material, and so they won't damage the fabric. I have a link down below in the description for where I purchased them. I'm going to hold the folds in place with some rubber bands. I'm also not going to go ahead and allow the shirt to dry out. I'm going to immediately apply the dye. I'd like to have a lot of good color splits on this shirt, so I've chosen quite a few colors that are known for having good color splits. I've placed the shirt on top of a rack, and I have it over a container to catch any of the runoff from the melting ice and dye. I'm going to make myself an ice barrier out of some silicone cake molds, and I have a link down below in the description for where I purchased these. I have my rubber bands spaced out fairly evenly, so I'm going to use them as guides for my dye application. You can see the colors that I'm using over on the left-hand side of the screen. I'm going to alternate between red and gray colors. So I'm starting with Dances with Raisins from Dharma, followed by Brushed Steel, which is also a Dharma color, Bordeaux, which is a Pro Chemical and dye color, Charcoal Gray from Dharma, Black Cherry from Dharma, and Shiitake Mushroom from Dharma. Like I said, all of these colors are known to have really good color splits, so I'm excited to see what the shirt looks like. Now I'm going to add a little bit of additional soda ash over the top of the dye and add on a layer of ice. After the first layer of ice melted, I came back and added a second layer of ice just because I saw a little bit of undissolved dye left sitting on top of the shirt. Then after the second layer of ice melted, I left the shirt alone and I allowed it to process for about 24 hours. So as you can see, the dye's gone through fairly well to the back side. So I'm going to begin rinsing the shirt in cold water to rinse out the soda ash. Then I'm going to untie the shirt and gradually warm the water up to hot to rinse out any of the excess dye that didn't bond with the fabric. The hot water is really good to flush out that excess dye, but you want to make sure you have your soda ash already rinsed out of the shirt before you begin rinsing in hot water. Otherwise, if you still have soda ash left in your shirt and you happen to have any dye that's still live or capable of bonding, you could bond that excess dye to another part of the shirt that you didn't intend for it to go. That's why I always begin rinsing in cold to rinse out the soda ash before I warm the water up to hot. I'm going to continue rinsing until the water is almost clear. Then I'll put the shirt along with a little bit of Dharma's textile detergent into my washing machine and wash it using a hot water cycle. Then after the shirt has been washed and dried, this is what it looks like. Okay, so what do you guys think? I love this shirt. I think it turned out looking really pretty. I actually made this shirt as a gift. My mom asked me to make a shirt for someone, and so I wanted it to be really unique, have a lot of color splits, and very interesting. And I'm really happy with this one. I think all the reds look really pretty together, and then when you add in the grays like I did that split really well, I think it brings up a lot of really cool colors on this shirt. Colors that you wouldn't necessarily put together. You know, like I ended up with some orange on the shirt, some dark plum, like an olive type color. It's just very interesting. So overall, I really love this shirt. I think the color splits are really cool. I got really good color saturation, and I think it's just a really pretty shirt. I even think adding the spiral down in the lower portion of the shirt makes for something a little bit more unique. So if you've enjoyed watching this video and the content of the video, I sure would appreciate it if you would like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.